Hello. Hello, everybody. Chill stream hours. Howdy, farmer. Howdy, farmers. What's up instead of gamers? What's up, farmers? Chill. Also am chill. 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 You were asking earlier, Nina. This is actually, this is the Harvest Moon developers. So it's so confusing and weird. So I think basically the way I understand it, Harvest Moon game series in the 90s. Great series. Went on. There was like some weird things where the developers left the publisher, but the publisher still owned the rights to Harvest Moon. So the original developers left that publisher and went on to create their own games called Story of Seasons. And Harvest Moon still exists to this day and still exists as a game. And there was a new Harvest Moon that just came out alongside this and is very not good. But this is out and it's pretty good. And it's a cool farm game. So yeah, it's a lot of fun shenanigans relating to game publishers and developers and who owns the rights to what and when and how. Not chill. It's a whole drama. See, when we say chill farming time, we really mean the drama is coming, because we all know farmers are the most dramatic. They're truly the most dramatic. They literally said, everyone, you have to follow my time schedule. Change your clocks for me, the farmer. I know there's more to that. But we'll just let this chill song finish out. There's only like 10 seconds left before we go on to the more bouncy but still nice and fun music that the game has for us. Chill tunes are so good. Sad to have to let them go. I would just play them during the stream. Maybe we'll see what people think of the music in game, and if we don't like it, we can just play the tunes over the game. All right, let's get this going. Oh wait. Whoa. You were bopping along to it, Fern. Welcome to Story of Seasons. That music, that music cue was brilliant. I didn't even plan that. This is Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. Basic plot setup, because we're going to just start on my save, and I'm just going to show you around my farm. I'll let you guys kind of, you know, if you do like the game, you can get it and experience that opening, you know, because that's the one thing. One thing with farming games that you never can get new, is that opening section, right? That first few days when you're just kind of like setting up and meeting everyone in the town and everything. So yeah, the plot is that your father or your grandfather founded this town. Oh my god, it's popping off. Gotta scream over it. I don't know how it sounds to you guys. It's really loud in my ears. Your grandpa founded this town with a group of pals, some pioneers, if you will. And you're coming back from the city, all that kind of good stuff, inheriting the farm that your grandfather had. It's in disarray. It's up to you to get it all fixed up and nice again. And you're meeting the people in the town, and it's all the kind of stuff you would expect. Our character, though, this is something different from Stardew. Our character rides a little Vespa motorcycle, so that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. So many grandpas with farms around here. If there's any farm grandpa in this friend group, it's Nina for sure. One day, me and Fern are gonna be sitting around, and then we're gonna get a letter in the mail, and it's gonna be from Nina, and it's gonna say, "If you're reading this, I've gone and you've inherited my farm." But Nina won't be dead. Nina will just have given us a farm, and it's up to you to repair it and bring it back to its glory. I believe in you. Yeah, exactly. You just needed a vacation, and then exactly gonna return, gonna come back and help us farm. And then it's less a farm and more a commune, but we're about it. So yeah, let's get into it. I've delayed long enough. So yeah, another thing I wanted to do with this stream, you know, everyone knows Stardew Valley. Everybody loves Stardew Valley and other farming type games. And I'm here to help spread the word that there's more than Stardew out in the world. And in fact, as I kept having to joke with Fern about, you know, when I was doing certain things and Fern would be like, "Oh, that's like Stardew Valley," I'd be like, "No, Stardew Valley is like this." Because yeah, this is the original. This is the inheritor. But it's funny because as I've been playing this, I can see a lot of things that the series has now adopted from Stardew Valley. It's just all cyclical now. They're just they're endlessly eating each other. I was gonna say out, and I'm sorry, chat. Let's start our game. Year 1, Summer 1, baby. So first up, God, this music. You literally played the first original Harvest Moon. The original. So like, not the true test. So this is my character Nat. My farm with a cowboy hat and nice overalls. I just made those. This is my dog Elvis, as named by my mom. Here's my kitchen. I mean, I just said it. Stardew Valley is based on Harvest Moon. And I said, do you want to play the first one ever, or do you want to play like it's? We're not gonna get into it, okay? But the first ever is obviously gonna be a little rough. But yeah, here's all the stuff I can make in my kitchen. I can make a bouillabaisse. I can make a sashimi bowl of cow cuts. Ratatouille. You can make all kinds of stuff. I like that it lets you know when you've made something. So you can kind of just go down the line and make stuff as you go. Cow activity. We will check out our cows shortly, I promise you. The one thing that's pretty different and makes me curious is the fact that none of the food items seem to be... Like, in Stardew Valley, food items are so crucial, right? To, like, surviving certain sections of the mines and stuff. And so far, most of the food items I can make don't do much for me. And so I guess it's just figuring out which ones are the good ones, you know? They're just like Stardew, there's a few that are like the best ones, but even some basic ones do enough, you know? But in this game, it's been like me just trying to figure out which ones are the good ones. It looks like it's a big storm outside. This is actually the first time I will be experiencing a storm. We've had rain, but not like lightning. The icon says in the upper right. Yeah. Fern kept pointing out it's kind of like my time with Portia as well, which again, it's all cyclical. Look at this stormy weather. So my stuff is all... This is my garden. Got my sprinklers. I kind of had some errors in planting some stuff the last time. Oh, the goofy music with this storm effect is kind of wild. Oh, we got some tomatoes out. Yeah, I kind of messed up in planting some of my seeds, so they're not perfect right now, but I got some tomatoes over here. We got some tomatoes over here. 3-star tomatoes. Truly a jarring experience with this, what's it called? The storm and this very light music. So we got our farm going here. These are 2 fruit trees that'll eventually sprout. Yeah, this is the first, like I said, the first time I'm experiencing this storm, so it's a bit much. So yeah, these are some of the tools in the game. All right, now you can actually hear the music for a second. Let's see, what can I put away in here? So we have some tools over here to make wheat, or turn wheat into flour. I was gonna say wheat dust, and I was like, that's not right, Nathan. We could turn some of the rock salt we've gotten into salt. And these take a couple hours each, so usually I just do 1 a day pretty much and let it run, or 2, because by the time at the end of the night, I can come back and check on them. There's a pepper that I can put away later. And then we have these thread makers that we put grass in there to make thread, which is interesting. Let's put some stuff away. I think I remember you could see my stamina was not full when I started my day. And that is thanks in large part to me being in the mines last night and not getting home in time. So we're going to keep... No, we're going to keep... Let's sell a bunch of these, actually. Let's just keep 2. Because we have 8 tomatoes in our box over here, you can see. So now we have an even 10. We'll sell 25. It's been upgrades. So you start with only the first row, and then this second row is like 3,000 to get, and this next row is like 8,000, and I think the last row is like 15,000 monies to get. So I'll sell the rest of these tomatoes. Got my chives to give to some people in town. See, I'll mostly play as if like I'm just playing. So if you want to see something, or you know, see what something's like or whatever it is, just let me know and I'll take time out to do that as opposed to just doing my usual thing. Okay, we'll head into town. Give us 1 sec to make sure all our aminals are good. And speaking of, let me get, this is the, instead of hay, it's fodder in this game that you feed to them. Let's check our little wood area over here. Do I need to put anything away in here? No. This is our little chicken coop area. It's a little dirty right now because of the storm. There's some rocks in here. So this is a whole new tool that's not in Stardew, or I don't know if it's been in other Harvest Moons, but the hammer or the bucket, which you use to, like, every once in a while puddles will appear on your farm and you do that and you get, that's how you get clay in this game. I just think that's an interesting thing. Let's meet our chickens. So one of the things this is Dharma Farm, which is a Lost reference, and each of the buildings I've made are named after buildings from Lost as well. So this is the Flame. This is my chicken coop called the Flame, and we got Strawberry. 1-1, like Infinity Train. Got Jack from Lost. We got Kate from Lost. And we got Pepperoni. So we stuck to a theme for a little bit, and then Fern had some recommendations for some names. So I can see here we got some eggies, and it was a good thing we came in here. They had no food. That is a silky chicken. I just got that recently. So we come down this way, and this was a whole nother area we unlocked down here recently, and this is where we found our first cows. So this is the little cow pen. Still not nearly clean as the other area, as you can tell. We have a bunch of mining machines at work over here. But get ready, child. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Time to meet the cows that live in the Swan Station. My baby cows. This is Hugo, also known as Hurley. Beautiful boy. This is Charlie. Yeah, the buildings were already there. You just needed to fix them. This is Lorelei. You just needed to fix them, which was really pretty interesting. I think you can move them. I have moved both of them now. This is my sheep Desmond. Again, keeping to the Lost theme. And then this is Jin, the llama. Actually reminds me, you have to pet them also. So I milked them, but you also have to pet them. Yeah, that's my llama. Well, Jayreen, that's for good reason, because they want to sell those plushies, and they have plushies for these animals. Make them as cute as possible so people want to buy the merchandise. It's all part of the plan, baby. Okay, let's put some stuff away. Let's try to get all this and get some new stuff going, because this takes a long time too, these ores. So that's the one thing I kept telling Fern when I first started playing was everything takes so long. Or not take so long, but everything, there's so much to do. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. There's just so much to do every day in the game. And so it ends up being such a process to get through my daily tasks and, you know, see everyone that I need to see in town. So you can only do one batch of ore in each of these things at a time. So I'm doing 5 ore to get 1 ingot, and it takes 2 hours per ingot of iron, but silver actually takes longer. So you really do want to have as many of these machines as possible so you can just churn away at these things. So it becomes a whole thing. Well, that's a link. Let's put the ore away. Yeah, that is pretty Stardew. True, you're right. That is pretty Stardew. I think that's just a weird link for the oh, we gotta go get the milk. We couldn't pick it up for that plushie. Let's go pick up our milk. This is one of the things I don't like. If you can't carry multiples of a thing, you'll have to literally go in and pick them up individually, which is kind of annoying, as opposed to just it hovering to you. All right, so we got our cheese maker here. Let's put some milk in there. We got our butter maker here, and we got our yogurt maker. So we processed some milk in all of those. So I saw Jyrene mention this crescent lake. So these are little lakes that will pop up out of nowhere. And the whole thing you have to do is use the bucket to just drain them. Because inside, any second now, my character's getting nice and sleepy. Our treasures. I'm level 6 drainer. I'm a renowned drainer, baby. We got a yarn maker hidden behind the trees over here. All right, so that's our main daily tasks out of the way. Let's get some eggs or some mayo going too. And now we can finally appease. The silky eggs are nice because they give you double the amount you normally would get of a product. So you can see I get 1 silky egg becomes 2 mayo. They tell the tale of the master drainer across the lands. And so, you know, Nina wants to date, so we'll give Nina what she wants here. And this milk is an important part of that process, I tell you what. Let's put these eggs away. Let's head into town. This is all of town. It's not as pretty as it normally would be because of the storm. In between, there's these photos, and I don't know if they're developer placed or if they're photos taken by other players, but they show up. So our first stop today is to see our beautiful, lovely wife. Not yet. We're not married yet, but soon. Bridget. I think the Summer Jamboree may be coming up. I wonder who will win this year. And Bridget, so she's this is like the pet and farm animal store. And she's like all her events surrounding her have been about her like cow that she takes care of, and how she doesn't do enough stuff out in her on her own. That's been all her events. And so what does she love the most? Well, just some good old milk. Cow's milk. Thank you. You picked that out just for me, didn't you? She loves it. She loves the cow's milk. So as we do that, I'll show you. Ooh. You should start training for the Summer Jamboree if you intend to compete. I don't even know what that is. I'll show you our relationship screen. So we have a lot of screens up here. If you want me to go through these, let me know. I will. But this is Bridget. So look, that milk, we're almost at 4 hearts with Bridget. The pink hearts means they're a person that you can date, and yellow hearts are just everyone else. Everyone has heart events. So every new heart comes with an event with each character. So Bridget Lynn is one of my top. This is my top 3, as you could tell, characters to date. So Bridget Lynn, who works at the flower shop with her grandpa, seems like she likes mangoes, it says, and seems to like milk. That's new, actually. I don't think it said seems to like in there before. So they're trying to give me more hints to what to give them. And Blair seems to like collecting jewels. So good to know if I just give her jewels. She's obviously been the hardest for me to nail down. I think I've given her like milk and food items, trying to get her to be happy, but it's never really worked. There's Patricia. She's Bridget's mom. So I come over here. I come to this house every day. So she's got a decent amount of hearts so far. This is Beth. This is a character I really wanted to romance. I was like, oh my god, she's adorable. But for whatever reason, she's not someone to romance. I don't get it. I think it has to do with her being like an outsider. Like she doesn't live here. She's like visiting and like taking care of the place, or like she's helping with the museum, but I wanted to date her so bad, but I can't. Victor's the mayor. See him a lot, so he's got some hearts. There's Lynn's grandpa. There's Misaki, another just like a stunner, and I can't date her. I think she's just supposed to be older, and that's why. She works with Blair at a bistro, so I got some hearts with her. Simon is a grandpa. I think he's Bridget's grandpa. I think. Jacopo is the mayor's son. He's a little cutie. He's a little dork cutie character. Damon, the you need the bitter boy, right? You need the bitter boy. So we got Damon. This is Bridget's younger brother, so I got some hearts with him because I see him sometimes. Angela, another stunner. I want to help her pick apples. Can't date her. She's a mom. Can't date moms. Oh no, Simon's someone else's. Raina, she's pretty cute. Raina's pretty cute. She works at the museum. Welcome, Kat. Jessie is Angela's mom. Jessie's a little cutie. Look at it. She's just like, oh. She looks like she'd be like sassy and like mischievous, you know. Mikey, this Blair's little brother. This is the one thing, right? Blair was on my list, but then now I'm like, see her family, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be around this kid. You know, this is a kid that like I'm playing on my like Switch or my Vita or something, and he comes up, he's like, what are you playing? What are you playing? Can I play? Can I watch you play by breathing over your shoulder? And I'm like, I don't know. Laura, tour guide. She's pretty cute. I just haven't invested enough time into her because I got so many other people I'm trying to romance right now. And there's, again, like I said, there's so much to do in every single day that it gets to be a lot. Georg. Yeah, that's a Dirty Fingers kid. Exactly. So he's like, can I play your Vita? And you're like, can you wash your hands first? Can we talk about that? And that's never fun. Georg. So there's just a bunch of people. Iori is someone I was going after early on, but he lives the furthest away. And it's so hard to romance him because he's so far away. But I would totally romance Iori. So yeah, there's just a bunch of people. There's some good diversity here. That's what I love about this game. The diversity in the characters. This is a Spanish-speaking family here, and so like they're that's pretty cool. I don't see that often, and you know, we got Vietnamese rep, we got everything in this. We got Japanese rep. We got the ranger. He just gives me like you know, he's got a MAGA hat in the closet, you know, like he just gives me that vibe, and I don't know. Don't know about Ralph. Sally, Blair's mom. Lars, another character. So I think the reason I cannot date that cute librarian girl, so Lars is also someone you cannot date. Younger brother, like clearly someone to end up dating. And look at this guy. He looks freaking badass and he loves motorcycles. Your character rides a motorcycle. Like it just seemed like fate, but yellow heart, can't date him. And I think, so one of the first events with the cute librarian girl is she's late for a date with Lars. So I think they're just supposed to be a canon couple and you can't break it up. So that sucks. This guy's a creep. He's weird. That's why he has like no hearts with me. He's like, I love food. Come bring me food when you like. Please. Thank you. And he lives in like the nicest house, and that's what he looks like every day. So, you know, yikes. See, again, Blair's family. I just don't know if I wanna marry in. This is the owner. Her dad's the owner of a hotel. So you got the kid that's like, Can I play your Vita? Please. This isn't blood. It's ketchup. Don't worry. And you're like, oh, come on. And then her dad's in the background like, "Yar me, matey. Come down to my pirate hotel. Why don't you? Would you like a flapjack?" And you're just, oh, God. Blair, you're very cute. But I don't know about the rest of this. This is a lot. Anyways, Manuela, a stunner. Again, a mom. Can't date the mom. Jean, she's new. I thought she would be someone you totally could date. I upgraded the beauty salon. And, I mean, just look at her. Like, you would think, oh, that's a dateable character for sure. Can't date her. Can't date her. So that's interesting. Norman, just another weirdo. Just another weirdo. Works at the grocery store. A defense attorney living in our town. Can't trust her for some reason. Defense attorneys are cool, actually. Versus prosecutors, for sure. You got Clemens, the older brother, the tool shop owner. He's the one who helps you upgrade your tools and everything. Dosetsu is Iori's retainer. He's like his, his helper. Clemens is cute. Maybe you can date him. I haven't gotten far enough with him to see if you could date him. I doubt it, but maybe. And that's everyone. That's everyone we've met. So there's a calendar. We got a map. See, this is really nice. Something, as the jokes between me and Fern were, trying to find who wins, this or Stardew Valley. There's a benefit. You can see where everyone is at any time. So if you're trying to seek someone out, you just look at the map, go find them. So that's my first batch of hanging out. Let me go get a diamond to give Blair first before we continue. Jarian says Clemens would get along with all the Studio Ghibli characters that are into making airplanes. Clemens would be the mechanic for those characters. The diamonds are like all over here. So another thing that we gotta comment on is how giant these farms are, or the farm is. Let's take one of these raw gems and we'll give it to Blair. So this again is one little area that I've discovered. Oh, I'm draining a lake over here, by the way. Pretty neat. It's gonna take 2 more days. But then we also just fixed something over here, and now there's a whole other part of the farm that's gigantic over here as well. So it's endless. And like I said, there's so much to do in every single day that it just feels like I'm constantly like working towards new things. And so as Fern mentioned also, you can see over here, some of the buildings I just discover, I don't even build them. So this is a stable. Before I can get this horse, I gotta fix the stable, and the stable will need all kinds of lumber and stuff. So I'm trying to chip away at those numbers. It's just, there's so much to do in every single day. And this is all my farm. So this whole area, and there's a whole, all these trees, there's a whole zone over here. Whole bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, that was a bear statue. I wasted some wood to make a bear statue just cause. All my ores are ready to go. Let's fill these back up before we go back into town. I don't know. Yeah, it's just so stormy. I feel like the sirens are about to go off. All right. Let's go into town, meet some more townsfolk. So these are kind of like in Stardew with the geodes. These are kind of the same thing where they have a random item in them, but I have to take it to someone into town. And instead of in that, you take it into town to get broken open, right? The geodes. This is instead you get it assessed. You get it, what's the word? Appraised by someone in town. Let's sell our cheese. Let's sell our food items here. Let's go see our other lovely romanceable characters that we're going after. How's everyone in chat doing today? Hope I'm talking a lot, so it's a little less chill, a little more constant talking stream. But I hope everybody's doing well. Chillin', cat's chillin'. Hello, Blair. Just the summer jamboree's almost upon us. This gal's not gonna be out partied. Is it like in Gilmore Girls when they do that, like dancing all night? Huh? A present for me? So that didn't work. She would say something like, "Oh, you picked that out just for me." But yeah, is the summer jamboree like in Gilmore Girls where they like dance? Last person to stop dancing like loses or whatever. How's work weird, Cat? That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone has their little, there's no voice acting, but everyone has their little like, uh-huh, or so when I have to talk to someone a bunch, gets fun. Everyone started training for the summer jamboree. That's all you got to tell me, huh? Okay. I like that song a lot. That little guitar. Let's go see if Lynn's home. You imagine everyone's staying home today. Let's give Lynn a milk tea. Lynn's eating dinner alone? Where's Grandpa? Before long, the summer jamboree will be upon us. I won't be participating, but I look forward to it nonetheless. Hello, Lynn. Here's some milk tea. Thank you, I appreciate it. So not a favorite, but it'll do. She's into it. So we can see our heart upgrades. So yeah, that's the other thing. Hearts take forever. Hey, you know who that person that's all up in your business at work? They're a Mikey for sure, dude. Look at that. They come around the corner with that face and they go, "What are you doing? What are you doing over there?" So you can see my work today has gotten me meager upgrades to hearts. But we're trying. Where's Grandpa? Grandpa's not home. So this is where we would go to get it appraised. The one thing that kind of sucks is everyone in town closes their businesses at 6 p.m. So you really gotta make sure you're on top of when you're getting all your stuff done, pretty much. So there's like a bulletin board. It's a little like the Stardew Valley one, but this will be where like main story missions come up too, where you're like helping rebuild the town. That's kind of the big plot too, is you're helping the town become more of a tourist attraction. And so there'll be commissions on this board that you can help fulfill to get the town beautified. And then there's also this, as you saw earlier, I became a renowned drainer. So every time you get a new title via leveling up or doing something enough times, you can come here and get rewards for that. So I got one for that and cooking. I don't know what those little coins are. I just got those coins. I don't know what. Yeah, you can sell it, but it doesn't. It literally says right there you can't use it for much else. So I don't know if there's eventually going to be somewhere I can put all those coins into, or if it's just easy money. It's 9 p.m., so the music's a little more sleepy and goofy. So let's just go to bed early, since we couldn't get much else done today. I'm sorry to hear that, Cat. Hopefully they get out of your business. Because everyone's just trying to make it, you know? Everyone's just trying to make it through their days. They don't need people in their business. We're going to make a nice, comfy sum for 4,000 tomorrow. Forgot to put these coal lumps away. Actually, I think I can craft them into coal. Let's go put that. And let's get some lumber going. Oh, we have no wood. We need to cut some trees down tomorrow, chat. Remind me to cut trees down. We got our mayo. We're going to sell that too. We're going to be rich tomorrow. 5,000 gold. So you get so much clay. And all clay that I can see for now is used for is making these bricks. Yeah, it's nice too. Yeah, because it shows you exactly how much each item is when you put it in. And it kind of makes you go, well, it's not even going to give me that much. I'm just going to keep it. You know, I'll just not sell it right now because it's not even going to be worth it. So I like that too. Excuse me, everything. Everything in my way, please. Let's fill up our little drainer, pond drainer. Oh, and just so you can see, chat, why I need that thing versus just doing it myself. Watch the meter as I scoop. Yeah, it's not moving. Oh, I passed out, chat. I passed out trying to show you a mechanic. Uh-oh, chat. Good thing I did most of the things I wanted to do. So much for getting a better sleep so I could start the day earlier the next tomorrow. 7 a.m. Not bad. An hour off the earliest you can start. Let's pet our dog awake. Good morning, Elvis. Let's see if we can cook anything right now. Nothing that's like gonna, again, nothing that's gonna do much for me. Let's make some bread. Each item takes like 30 minutes to make, so it's just like, yeah, even the most powerful drainer can only take so much. I can make egg sandwich, but I need egg for that. I passed out again. He was awake. Oh. All right, bud. All right, it's not raining today. We got to do some extra. So you saw me do all that stuff, and that was with me not having to water. So now I have to water on top of everything else that I do in a day. It's just, there's so much to do. There's so much to keep track of. Oh, I forgot I do have a million freaking sprinklers now, so I don't have to water as much. Got our little well right here. Oh, actually... we have like almost all the sprinklers we need right now. So you can upgrade your can to get multiple levels of water in like you would expect. Got some eggplants today. Eggplants and tomatoes produce multiple harvests, so that's always nice. Just plant it once and there you go. You're good for a whole season almost. Not really. You need like 2 plants for the whole season. Got some peppers. This is our first peppers of the season, I think. My freaking fruit trees are in the way. Some more salt. We actually need wheat. We're out of wheat. What can I put in here? Can I put... No, I can't put pepper in there. It's just a lot of menu navigating, chat, which again is the benefit of Stardew Valley, especially on PC, right? You can just click your way through things a lot simpler than navigating a menu on your, you know, controller. Can make oregano. Let's keep this in here because we can make oregano. Let's get this grass so we can get some thread going. Get to experience a more normal day here. One thing I learned last time I played is they have basically the equivalent of a crab pot in this game that you can put on the shore here. A bunch of blood clams, chat. But the crab pot is a one-use item in this game, which is kind of annoying. You just make it and you put it down, and after it produces, it just breaks. That kind of sucks. All right, so we did all that stuff. So blood clams are dope though. Okay, hold on. I like to keep like 10 of each crop or each harvest to use for farming and stuff. Look at that, already 4,000 gold with that batch of farmed goods though. That's not bad. Need wood. We need wood. So now you can see the chickies out in their happy environment. So first we got Jack coming out. Good morning, Jack. He's happy. Gets an extra star. Now if Jack could just get out the way. Mods, can we deal with the bot? Thank you. Kate comes out. Excellent mod work. 10 out of 10. Larder Batman. Naku. Pepperoni coming out. Welcome, Pepperoni. Welcome to the party. Disgusting. Who took a shit in the toilet? It was one of yous. Disgusting. Oh, they're all happy. Oh my gosh, they all got stoked. It was one of yous. Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting. My god, these chickens. They ate all of the fodder I put in here overnight. Naku being a full-on anime protagonist. Hello. There's a Silky. There's a Silky. 1-1. Good morning. Oh my god. Very aggressive screech from 1-1 there. Let's keep one egg or one mail machine for the Silky egg. We're just chilling today. Chat and everybody. Open to all conversation topics. Well, not all. Put some yarn in here. We just need room. We need room in our inventory. Glad to see everybody in the chat today, though. It's nice. Yes. Silky is my 1-1, my Infinity Train reference chicken. This Silky egg in there, but speaking of. Get this water out of the way. There you go, chickens. And we'll cut down your trees. At least that one. And this one. We don't like this one either. And look, my 1-1 chicken is the rebel coming out of the coop. So that's the one. Another complaint I have versus Stardew Valley. The building is not great. You can't even put a fence here. So like you can't even close off your coop. I don't know if you were here earlier, Naku. I named all the buildings in the house. To the Dharma Initiative buildings. I blanked out for like I just like froze and was in a different experience just now. I like it. I think it's cool. It can feel so overwhelming. Like I just feel like I'm so pressured to do everything I can in a day. Yeah, you gotta tip me on coffee for that out of body experience. Everyone in chat, sorry about it. Or you can cheer me with some bits or something. I mean, that's just what you gotta do now that I have that out of body experience. Normally only can get that on my OnlyFans, so you know. I just get so much clay. And I'm the kind of person that gets so like neurotic about cleaning my farm. And so like seeing all these like bushes and stuff, I hate it so much. but I gotta be okay with it. Here's a fun experience trying to get these cows all out. Come on, buddies. Only farmers? Yeah, no. That's exactly the better joke. There you go. Out of body experience bits. Good job, Hugo. Oh, Hugo needed a wash too. That wasn't even a pet. Hugo needed a wash and a milk. Now pet. So like, Hugo's so big, he's still blocking the door. Another cow has yet to come out. Oh, there we go. Charlie's out. Push Charlie out of the way. Come on, bud. Come on. Let's get some of your siblings out. Please. Okay. We'll pet you. We'll milk Lorelei the cow. Yo, I'm a milker. Milky mommy. I'm so sorry, chat. Lorelei out of the way. Half just a beautiful cow name, half a Gilmore Girls reference. Oh, there's Desmond. We're coming in on the end. Oh. Lost season 6. God, they just go through the fodder now, huh? And the llama has now come out. Llama's hanging out over here. Jin the llama. Hear Jin's call, dude? It's as I was talking to Fern about it. You know, I first watched Lost live as it was happening, and so it was like such a different experience to now watch it back the way I'm watching it now. We keep one milk, of course, for our bay. Let's go put our food away in the fridge. But it's really clear to me watching it back to back to back to back like I have now, just how much of a different show it is season 1 to 4, halfway through 4, all the way, and then now the rest of the show. Oh yeah, I was on the message boards. I was trying to find. So the thing that, so something we did early on in watching Lost, chat, was we were actually writing these like character rankings for our good friend Naku here, because Naku's like the one other person I know that watched Lost. So I was, you know, letting them experience Fern's first watch through, and there was a blog that I wish I could find. Maybe it just doesn't exist anymore. That did like a Survivor style thing with Lost, where it did rankings the same way, where they gave points out and stuff like that, and then you know, had winners of each season and stuff. So it's so funny to me that I you know, was able to think of that again, and I can't find that. So I definitely was someone that went to all the message boards. I participated in the alternate reality game for Lost as it happened. Oh, I gotta go into town. See, there's just so much to do. I barely am finished with my tasks, and that's with a little bit of cleaning on my farm, right? And now I gotta get into town before 6 so I can clear up some inventory space. I have that stuff that I need to get appraised from the museum, so. Oh, okay. This has been a little spirit girl we've been seeing a few times. Did you come to see me again? But what do you want with me? Who are you? Lady Spirit. Huh? We've been waiting for you, Lady Spirit. We'll give you energy. So instead of Junimos, we got these little spirits. Which again, cyclical. The Junimos are actually a reference to the spirit. You know, it just all loops back in on itself. Baby Kirby eggs, baby. Oh my god, they're showering the child with, oh my gosh, hello? Who are you? The light. You lent the earth sprites your power, did you not? Look, the earth sprites sing your praises. Now you can use sprite points from finding follower sprites to receive blessings from the shrine. Once you've earned a certain number of points, new blessings will be unlocked. Yo? Yeah, that's actually the time travel plot in season 5 is literally, oh, we got a new title, Her True Form. The time travel plot in season 5 is literally why I had Fern start watching Lost with me. They got a nice cool romance book that specifically was like, oh, there's a lot of Lost references in this, and I was like, well, if you're gonna read that book, you're gonna have to watch Lost. And they're like, okay. So I was like, yes, finally. And I don't think they read the back of the book too much, or maybe they just didn't put it together necessarily right away, because it specifically is a book about time travel too. And so I was so worried that they would realize that time travel was going to be a big part of Lost before we got to that bit. Yeah, we got a whole squad. What's up, Fish? We got the whole squad in our farming time. You have a sub, brother. So we give our wife some milk. Here's some milky. Thank you. You picked that out just for me, didn't you? Yes, I did, because I love you. We're at 4 hearts, chat. I did not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I did not enable the Linus emotes for my channel. I don't know how to train for the Summer Jamboree. That photo of Linus is just so good. Oh yeah. We gotta go to the museum. I have so many things I need to praise. Glad to see all my friends. It's been a rough. Oh my god, chat. Of course, the classic Stardew experience, chat. It's closed. It's closed the day I think to come here. There's no one here. Brilliant. Hey, you're closed, huh? So this year's Summer Jamboree will be just as exciting as the last. I believe that's the mayor's wife. Shout out to everyone who's been done dirty by the general store being closed on Wednesdays. Yo, we got another butter maker because we were a milker. Yo, we got a gold coin. So those titles we can actually apply to ourselves, and we obviously have to. Where do I change that? Change title. We obviously have to change it to milker, right? I have it at everybody's buddy right now, but no, we're milkers. Mommy's milker. Where is it? Harvesting? Does that qualify as harvesting? Where is it? Animal care. Here it is. Milker, baby. My name's Nat. I'm a milker. My name's Nat. I'm 14 and I don't know how to read. Let's go see what that new shrine's about. What's up, Simon? Can't see him. I ain't gonna let you young folk one-up me in the Summer Jamboree. No way, no how. Simon insists on participating in the Summer Jamboree, no matter how many times I tell him it isn't wise. He's gonna break his fucking leg. So there's other characters that show up. They're just tourists. This kid says hello. That's it. Ralph, the Summer Jamboree is upon us. I want to break last year's record. So you just listen to the way he talks. I ain't about it. I ain't about it. Oh, there's the spirit lady. She's behind a tree. You cannot interact with these trees. Oh, hello, spirit lady. Good day to you. Let's see what blessings we can get. Boost max stamina. Wait, is this like forever? Because these say only one use remaining. Is this forever? Oh, baby. I don't know what this is. We're going to level that up. Higher. Okay. This is how we get higher quality crops. I was curious because you can't like get better seeds, right? So I had to you just buy them and they're just basic seeds. I was like, how do I get better crops besides just being, I guess, leveling up my farming? But now we can do that. I want a fish sprite. Yeah, baby. So that was here. I'll do another one. I want to do Chef Sprite. So you can see Earth Sprite Village chat. I can show you that later. There's some stuff going on with that. Let's just boost stamina with our last two boosts here. Because stamina, we would love to. Oh, look at our stamina chat. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's give Blair some bread, I guess. I don't know. I guess you don't have to give him stuff every day. I'm gonna date Bridget. We know that much at this point, so we don't have to try to go after everyone. We just like to see new events with people. Excuse me. Hello, Blair. Misaki. Everyone started training for the Summer Jamboree. Date them all. I wish. I wish. I'm gonna come out on top in the Summer Jamboree this time. Mark my words. Jacopo, you jackalope.
Oh.
Love it. I wonder if this Summer Jamboree is the seasonal garnish the townspeople make it out to be. When is this Jamboree? So that's the key thing you'll find in this game is that people just, when you talk to them and it's not about, like not in an event, they just talk about the next event that's coming up, or not like a hard event, you know, they talk about the seasonal event that's about to come up or the seasonal event that just passed, and that's all they talk about. So that writing is not the best. But I mean, Stardew has the same 5 things that people say, you know, there's a little more variety there, but yeah. I don't know if this town would enjoy me enriching it with my love. I don't think I can get the harem ending. Georg, the Summer Jamboree, eh? Is it about that time already? Huh. Damon, the Summer Jamboree soon, right? You should enter. What's that mean? What does that mean, huh, Damon? What's that supposed to mean to you, bud?
Wow!
It'll be the Summer Jamboree before we know it. I don't even know what to do with myself. The Summer Jamboree is the kind of event you can only have in the middle of the hot, hot summer. I mean, you can date everyone, but you can't date them simultaneously, right? You have to date one person at a time, right? And if not, it's via a mod, I think. You could just date everyone at the same time? Oh yeah, harem ending, bro.
Uh-huh.
Cindy, are you getting your exercise in? The Summer Jamboree's coming up after all. Get out of here, tourists. So we have a lot of energy. Still didn't get rid of the things I want to get rid of, but I think we're going to go mining. I'll show you the mines. So the mines, there's not as much combat per se like there is in Stardew Valley. I love that emote. Is that just a base emote? Wait, is that just a base Twitch emote? No, it's not. I love that emote. It's so good. Let's just put all this stuff away in here because it's taking up space in our inventory. The fodder, the coal. keep the bread to keep us energized in the mines. Put the blood clams in here. Because we could cook those up into like a shell. 1000 G right there, baby. Let's go put our butter maker down. Speaking of, we probably have some butter to pick up over here. Let's take these. Make some new bricks. There's just constantly stuff to do, chat. And in these games, I'm like, I know the whole point is like, you just do everything at your own pace. But I just like, I'm like, I have to keep up with everything or else I'm going to feel like I'm falling behind and it's going to be terrible and everyone's going to hate me. Everyone's going to make fun of me for being so slow. Another thing that sucks, chat, as I had shown Fern once, Priest, or like, you know, when I first started playing. This is how far away you can keep the items. You can't put them any closer than this. Or this is how far away you have to keep the items. You cannot put them any closer than that, which sucks. So that's also a problem because you have such a big farm, but there's still limited space on the whole. We'll keep the cheese, see if that does anything for our stamina. Got a waifu fight going in chat. Let's go into the mines chat. So yeah, there's not, as I was saying, there's not really a ton of combat. It's just, there's these little annoying little bastards that pop up. And if you just bonk them on the head, they'll get one of those things that you'll get some random item from them. So they're basically still the same as the enemies that you would get in Stardew. They just drop random items. Literally, Naku, Fern has like been playing Stardew next to me a lot recently, and like they're just getting so mad at all the combat all the time. And then they just restart the day when they die. Outed live on stream. So yeah, that's the mines. Let's just chill. The mine theme is a bop. I like the mine theme. Chat. It's exciting. We are days away. Today was the last spring training game for the San Diego Padres. We are days away from opening day. Your boy is getting pretty excited. Gonna be a monumental season for those San Diego Padres. I'm not telling them you're a weak gamer. We're sharing relatable gamer stories. Goodbye, Nina. Thank you for stopping by. Pretty much some whack-a-mole, but we're getting some goodies too. They will hurt your stamina, of course, is where they'll get you. These little buggers. Thank you for coming by, Nina. We'll see you again on another stream. Seems like the chill vibes of a Harvest Moon, a Stardew Valley is what everyone needed. It's definitely what I needed. You have to get to bed before 2 a.m. is when you pass out in this game. So we'll just try to get as far as we can and then go back up. We're really just down here to get ores because we need them. You just need them for all kinds of different recipes and things. We're just trying to get some ores. Classic cat. You got your underwater fishing opportunities. I'll show you fishing real quick, chat. It's really basic. It's really basic. So you just put your rod out. You get a bite. You get a bite. You get a bite. There it is. And then you just push on it. You don't want to push when it's red. But there seems to be no repercussion for just waiting. There's a few that I've been. This is where I've been getting eels and crayfish. So there's been a few special fishies, but nothing too big a deal yet. I imagine as I unlock more mines. That's the other thing, chat. As opposed to Stardew Valley, where in Stardew Valley there's like multiple, or there's one mine with like 100 floors, and then there's the desert mine, and there's like 2 or 3 different mines, right, in that game. Here, there's like a new mine per every area of your farm that you unlock. Climb down. I have not reached the bottom of this mine yet. I think I should be able to now, especially with the expanded stamina that I just got. Oh, you lucky. Someone in chat, please keep an eye on the timer. Let me know if I'm forgetting what time it is and I suddenly pass out down here at 2 a.m. Where's the ladder, chat? There it is. I'll look away for a second, start walking away from it. Classic. Okay, it's almost 1. Thank you for the time check there, Naku. I'll go down 1 floor and see if we can get some silver, and then we're out of here. Because that's what we're really after right now, silver. So I guess Blair wants like the pure ore, or not the pure ore, she wants the like developed ore. Nothing wrong with a little greed. I sound like Zack Snyder's Joker. 1 a.m., 1 a.m. I'm leaving. Look at that cute dog! That's what I say every morning when I wake up and see my dog on my bed. We're getting extra greedy, chat. We're going to try to put all these ores in here before bed, too. Luckily, when you're in the menus, time has stopped. Time is an illusion. Nothing is real. I'm happy you don't have to put your cows like and chickens back into their beds. So I have to make the tool that lets me like take these gems out, process them properly. There's an owl behind there. I'm sorry, Mr. Owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? Let me see. A 1, a 2, 3. 3 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. Mr. Owl. I'm sorry, chat. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Oh, yeah. Another day in the books. Still just what ends up happening in this game is I just feel like at the end of each day I'm like, did I even do enough? Did I do everything I possibly could? Like, it's 10 a.m. now. Lost a lot of the day. Like, you just have to choose your task for the day. Outside of your basic tasks of like watering and taking care of your animals, you just have to choose what's the thing I'm going to do today. Mining? Am I going to do this? I'm going to like you can't do it all. You can't do it all, Jack. Let's get the fodder out because surely our animals have eaten all of their goods. Yo, corn, baby! Just thinking about that corn, baby. I really wish I could have unlimited time, chat. I could stream forever, chat, if I had unlimited time. Hello, chickens. Jack, good morning. We have to go cluck, am I right, Jack? Not even a good joke, Kate. Hello, Kate. 1-1. So they only eat the fodder, I think, when they're stuck inside. Or they eat it at a much slower rate when they're outside, able to go outside. See the status of all my chickens. I can't breed them yet. I can now, but it costs like so much money. Level 2 silky egg. That's gonna come in clutch. Let's just keep like two corns. Go check on the cows. Naku is a scholar for sure. Hugo. I forgot to tell you this story, Naku. So, in the show Lost, there's a moment that I think is widespread recognized as one of the saddest moments in the show. A character dies, you know. Characters die on that show. It's a sad show. And I remember, so the whole time we've been watching Lost, I've been trying to be as like blank slate as possible while watching with Fern to like not spoil anything for them, you know, and try to be as, you know, if anything, sometimes I even played the role of I try to remember what the people were thinking at the time of watching the show, right? And I try to like seed those things in, like, oh man, like, what do you think? Do you think it's that? You know, and it's a total misdirect. And when that super sad thing happened, I literally could not hold myself in. I was sobbing. Luckily, the way they do it, it works enough to where, you know, the one episode, there's like one episode before it happens, where, you know, they kind of are misleading you and making you think, oh, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it's not going to happen. Or like it's gonna happen in this episode. Oh, it doesn't happen. Kind of like there's some misdirection, and so I was I was crying in that episode, and then I still also kept losing it in the next episode. It was not a good. I just couldn't do it. I could not hold it in for what was to come. There's just dude, chat, look at all these trees I gotta cut down. So Fern, here's something I never told you. You ready? Are you ready for Mr. Echo's true behind the scenes news, right? Mr. Echo's arc was originally meant, or Mr. Echo's arc is what Desmond's arc is. Mr. Echo was supposed to be Desmond, basically. Desmond's character. But I forget what happened, but for some reason, obviously, they had to write him off the show. I don't know if he got another gig, if he wanted to leave the show. Yeah. Mr. Echo was supposed to be Desmond. Like, Mr. Echo was supposed to have what Desmond... all the stuff that Desmond goes through, Mr. Echo was supposed to go through. It's a lost cast for everyone else in the stream. See, this is an annoying part, right, chat? Look at this. I can't pick up this stuff now because I have to go dump some stuff off. But even when I do, oh, my shoulder, chat. Oh, I have so many things in here too. You know what? After I pick up this wood, we're going into town. We're going to the museum. And now I have to just come over here and mash A instead of just pick it all up in one go. So annoying. Yeah, Desmond. I think Desmond is also legendary. And, you know, like, there's just things about his character that, you know, Fern and I will always just, you know, share with each other now. Or, like, if one of us is going... Honestly, I thought it was one of those things when I first watched that was, like... You know, I knew this was, like, a sentiment shared by people, but I didn't know if it was just, like... You know, people not liking his character for whatever. You know, I didn't buy into the people hating Locke. Watching it again? Fuck Locke. I feel like there was a lot of hate for Jack when I first watched it. But I love Jack. I love Jack. He's such a beautifully flawed character. I think Jack's actor sucks, for sure. Matthew Fox, I remember he kind of sucks. But I love Jack. Let's go get that appraised. Jack's actor sucks. I remember there's some weird stuff with him. And his dumb tattoo gave Jack some of the worst... Jack's worst episode is because of his dumb tattoo. Yo, a new moment. Georg. This is Bridget, I think. This is my romance arc with Bridget. Ugh, Damon, that good for nothing. Dad, please, you've said enough. If you keep treating Damon like that, he'll... Hey, what's up? Nat, what do you want, lass? Oh, could I borrow you outside for a moment? I'm so sorry to drag you all the way out here, but I was hoping to talk to you in private. Damon had an argument with Dad and stormed off. This music just doesn't fit. All he ever does is ride his motorcycle and fool around, so Dad is concerned about the type of crowd he's hanging out with. Personally, I want Damon to live his own life, but Dad wants him to get a respectable job. Damon doesn't really want to talk with us these days, so I'm not sure how I should go about reaching out to him. Do you have any similar interests? And my brain would say this, but that's like if I had a relationship with Damon. I don't. Let's see. Well, when we were little, this music. When we were little, Damon was fond of animals too. You're a genuinely kind person, you know, not only to cows and sheep, but to people too. You're a farmer, so at first I thought it was only natural for you to help animals in need, but I was wrong. I think it's more than that. I don't know if I've ever met anyone quite like you, Nat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that in a bad way. Anyway, I should get going. Thank you so much for lending me a sympathetic ear. Yo, dude, we got the... You're not like all the other girls. Let's give some milk to our waifu.
Ooh.
The other thing with Jack it's true and it's funny. No, The Wilds is actually a very good show. It's on Amazon Prime. It's not sanitized at all in that, you know, the way you would think for like a Disney Channel show. It's actually pretty good. But the other thing with Jack, is that in the beginning, it was another thing that like Fern even was like commenting on a lot. It's like all they do is like need they like lean on Jack so much in that first season and second season. They like have him do everything to the point where he literally collapses because he's like so sick and tired, but he has to be the leader. And it's because other people do project that onto him as it goes on, you know. And he literally collapses like with how much people are giving, like putting on his lap. Yeah, for sure, I get it. But I also get partially where it comes from, and I think it's so fun to watch him turn from the natural leader to like turning from the natural leader into like this very flawed, broken person. By the end, you know, like he's not a good, perfect. I don't know what I'm saying. He's like one of the first in that era of like, you know, he's not a great person, but he's trying, you know. But yeah, I like Locke or Jack. I don't like Locke. We have to go back, Kate, is one of those things that I just exclaim sometimes in my life because that's, you know, what I do. And it was so hard for me to not keep yelling that out throughout the show as we were watching it. Again, to keep it from being, you know, a spoiler. Can we also say that, like, fuck probably what was CBS forcing these, like, the relationships on that show and, like, requiring there to be these, like, love triangles and shit? Like, some of that stuff is just so bad. Yeah, at some points it's like Kate is a really interesting and fascinating character, and then at some points they just made her like dopey love following, like can't think for herself. Okay, chat, we finally got that stuff appraised. I think the nice thing about the one nice thing we can take from Lost is that it was one of the first major prestige shows, right? Like now there's thousands of those on every platform possible, right? And it persisted and still was a fairly decent show despite all of that CBS or ABC. Despite all of ABC's like manhandling of it, to the point where like it survived that, where now shows don't have nearly as much of that going on. You don't really feel that sense of like, oh, they're only putting this in so that, you know, because the network said, and you know, you don't feel that presence as much anymore. And so like Lost surviving that and still putting out decent product despite everything, like one of the things I hated about Lost, especially in the rewatch right now, was how every season they felt the need to bring in new characters from the randoms that have been in the background throughout the whole show. Obviously the most famous being Nikki and Paolo. And like it was so annoying how every season it was like, hey, I'm now here, I'm talking now, I have words that I say to the other characters now. Hello, Jack, we know each other. Like it was just, just so weird. Really? That's all she has to say. I gave her a pearl. She goes, oh, that's for me. Yeah, and just was like chewing gum. His little nicotine gum. And yeah, that Nikki and Paolo. And then the way the way it ends for them is pretty fucking rough. Welcome. Did you come to buy flowers, or are you here for Lynn? If you are, you'll have better luck going out to find her. If you stay and wait for her to come back, you might be here a while. She's been drowsy all day, said she needed to go out and get some fresh air. I'm certain she's taking a nap somewhere. Oh my god, she's dead! Speaking of Nikki and Paolo. Oh. Nat? That's right, I need to get back to the store. Oh, but I can't. Please let me sleep a while longer. Yesterday I got a letter from my friend in the city. Well, actually it was more like a package. She sent back some books I'd lent her a long time ago. I started reading them, but I got so absorbed in them I couldn't stop. I miss my friends so much. I wonder what they're all up to these days. I do find all of town a fun place to live, but to be honest, I feel like I can't get comfortable here. At this rate, I won't know anymore where it is that I truly belong. Jesus. Haha, sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into my personal worries. What about you? You seem to have gotten used to life here, Nat. I need to make an effort to be like you in that regard. That was a lot. I was gonna say that's very much how I feel my day-to-day. I'm back. Oh, you finally returned. I'm so sorry I'm late. I can run the store now. Thanks. By the by, it looks like something arrived for you. What is it? Seems to be the rest of the books you lent out. They're a lot more than the last package. What? No, I'm gonna end up reading all of them again. Lynn's never gonna go back to work. Hello, Grandpa. Time sure does fly. This year's Summer Jamboree is right around the corner. Before long, the Summer Jamboree will be upon us. I won't be participating, but I look forward to it nonetheless. One character that I gotta say just love so much for development in the show is Sawyer for sure. But I forgot just how of the era he was as the show starts. Like his casual racism and shittiness is just like, again, he's supposed to be that person, right? He's supposed to be that person as a character, so it's, you know, like, not to say like racism and sexism and everything that he says doesn't exist. It does. But I like forgot how blatant some of it was at times, and it's just like, it's so funny. And it's still, even all the way to season 6, he still kind of has it, and it's just like, okay. Even as his characters developed and become better, like he's still got some of that in him. We'll get to the Summer Jamboree chat, and then I think I'm gonna do a little something else too that I have on the Switch here. Six seasons. When I realized that the final season of Lost was like 19 episodes, I thought it was like going to get shorter and shorter, and then it just got longer and longer. I just kind of lost it. I was like, oh my god. There's a moment in season 6 that we just saw where he just kicks Jack in the face so hard, and it was beautiful. No, yeah, for sure. Again, that's a product of it being a network show, you know? That back then, that's how long shows had to be. You had to have 20 seasons if you were going to be a network or 20 episodes in a season. And you had to be a certain amount of seasons. You had to be this, you had to be that. And it's super fascinating that they pulled off what they did regardless of that, and that's why you have some of these weird episodes like Expose that are kind of like these bottle episodes. But yeah, again, credit to Lost for surviving that, you know. I have. I kind of want to check it out. I'm curious to see what that's like. Especially considering the show, like, so what is some of the first stuff, like, what, back in, like, the 1700s or whatever it is, like, some of the first bits that you were watching that, or some of the last bits that we're seeing in the season, in the final season, that's pretty funny. Another thing that was super interesting to consider too is I kind of do like the show. Oh my god, I have so many other things to get praised. I just don't remember. No, for sure. I mean, losses. It's still felt. That show is still felt everywhere. Again, it was the first prestige show. Like, that kind of like genre is so prevalent now, but that was the first one, you know? And the mystery box J.J. Abrams thing, which again, a lot of people hate, and pretty validly in some cases, but J.J. Abrams' mystery box thing like affected so many pieces of media after the fact. I mean, you could say that Lost's influence partially ruined Star Wars. God. I can't. Can you believe in 3 years I will be? Wait. Oh, 2 decades. 2 decades. I was like, wait, I was not born when Lost came out. My brain got funky for a second. Tomorrow's the Jamboree, chat. We'll see what the Jamboree is all about. What am I doing now? I'm just kind of wandering right now, chat. It's just, again, there's just, you get like paralyzed by how much you have to do in any given day. Let's see what I need to make the gem creator thingy. Here it is. Yo, do we have that stuff? Oh my god, chat. Is this it? The diamond? Is this what you need? What is it? White opal. Can't make it, chat. Can't make it. Put that all back. I think this is worth like 1,000 gold, but I'm sure if we can get that diamond out of there, we can make even more money. So chat, the next thing I want to do on stream here after we do the Summer Jamboree, I was generously gifted Monster Hunter Rise by my good friend Jammy. And I think I'm going to make my character live on stream with y'all. And my Palico and my Palamute. So yeah, we'll do that on stream after we do the Summer Jamboree. I'm so sad that I like lost a little bit of my stream endurance that I had like worked back up to. Just by taking some time off. I mean, I'm also just drained by the world, as we all are. Let's just cook. Let's cook 7 soups until it's time for bed. Yeah, and I mean, I did a lot of that for sure. I beat Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is actually a super fun game. I'll be writing something about it for Video Games Are Good. So keep an eye out for that. But if you want to hear anything about my thoughts on that, I'll pass those along. But it was a super good game. Super good game. It takes 30 minutes to cook every single thing. There we go. 7 soups made. That'll do good for mining. So there's also a shower feature in this game, chat, which does like very little. So it's supposed to heal some of my stamina, right? And it takes an hour to shower, and I think you can only shower once a day. So watch. Look at my hearts that I have. And I go shower. Oh, half an hour to shower. And I get... Oh, what do I get? 1 heart. I imagine that'll get better as the game goes on and I upgrade my house and stuff, and I'll be able to get more out of that. But it's kind of disappointing the first time. I was like, oh, I can shower. Ooh. You gotta get the shower head with, like, you know, multiple features and better flow. I mean, well, I don't think so, because I don't shower enough in the game. Because it's just useless to me, so I barely ever shower. So I don't think I get stinky. Good morning, Nat. I've got some new ideas for a town development project, and you were the first person I wanted to tell. Now, I'm aware we've done something like this before, but I'm thinking about taking our roads and lamps to an even greater level. Here's the plan. Get ideas from everyone in town with the theme of "in all of town for all of us." It's sure to generate some buzz. I can hardly wait to see how our infrastructure ends up looking. I'm sure you feel just the same. The bulletin board's got all the information you'll need. I'll leave the task in your capable hands. Got some more town progression. That's like the main kind of driving force throughout the game is that. Oh, look, we got full hearts. It's upgrading the town. Which, I mean, we had pretty full hearts before that anyway, so. Melon. Just wait, chat. When I unlock watermelon, whew, y'all are gonna be left behind. Just plucking away at everything. Such a satisfying noise. Ah. I just feel like some sliders just need to get turned down a little on this game. You know what I mean? Like, give me a little less of these puddles a day, please. Give me a little less of these the spawn rates on everything. Just turn it down just a notch, if you please. So you saw we got some peppercorn. I don't know if you noticed that, chat. I got some peppercorn. Let us customize the games we want. I agree, Naku. Just it's only beneficial, you know. There's no downside. I mean, I do think there's some truth to a certain level of creators' intent and what they want from the game and what they intended to create. But at the end of the day, the more options, the better. Forgot to put the corn in the fridge. Must sell these 9 bad or lesser quality. Well, obviously some games like Galgun. Well, what kind of customization are you talking about there, buddy? What kind of things do you want to customize there, bud? They must be so cold. Let's put that in there. And the amount of booby games on Steam is astounding. I was just like scrolling through Steam today and just like so many booby games. And they like don't even try to hide it. Like, well, they try a little bit, but barely. I saw a game on Steam today called Nippleheim. Like, come on, do a little more disguising. Come on. What happened to creativity? You just smack Nippleheim on the box and you think, oh. Let's be real, chat. Everybody loves a good booba. But come on. Nippleheim. That's lazy in multiple ways. What's gonna happen when my grandma comes to try to buy me the hot new video game Valheim and ends up buying me the booba game Nippleheim instead? She's gonna be devastated. Missed. Support your local booba. Aku, when you're right, you're right. Let's get this puddle out of the way for our cows. I'm sure the people that put out those basically AI generated games make so much money. It's not fair. One of my favorite, I mean, I don't even know who's still here in chat, so we're just going to continue some of the Lost talk. One of my favorite things from Lost Season 6 right now is in the who knows what's going on Flash Sideways world, where Hugo's just like, what are you talking about, man? I'm the luckiest guy on planet Earth. Just love, it's just so goofy. Oh, brushies. Brushies needed for my baby sheep, Desmond. I literally named the sheep Desmond just because it had like shaggy hair over its eyes. Bruh. Bruh, support boobas. Bruh, can you buy me hentai sniper? Excuse me. My cows did not give me extra milk today, so I can't make all the things on. Oh my god, the cows, please. I can't make yogurt. No, I'm gonna make yogurt today. Alright, that's all the main tasks. It's exhausting, chat. We gotta go to the summer jamboree now. A place where booba games are especially prevalent is VR. There's just like when I like scroll through VR games and I'm trying to like find some cool, sick, experimental storytelling. Instead, it's just like sex boobs VR game. Like that's the title of the game. Steam's moderation's really gone downhill for sure. I guess it's time for the Summer Jamboree, huh, chat? See what the Summer Jamboree is all about. All the events have been very strange so far, especially with the ones that have like a game aspect to it. Probably a lot. There was specifically a bundle of games that were literally called like VR sex boob. That like there was like 20 games. Like I don't think you would bother with even uploading this AI generated booba game if you weren't making some good money, you know what I mean? So like they gotta be making some good cash. The Summer Jamboree is finally here. I've been looking forward to this. You sure do get a kick out of this event, don't you, Manuela? Why wouldn't I? What better way is there to see everyone in town What better way is there to see everyone in town get out there and show off their true power? Tell that to Jason. It takes him everything he's got just to pick up an empty barrel. Now, Sally, Jason may not be the most brawny guy around, but you're lucky to have such a stand-up husband like him. Hello? Hola, Nat. If you're looking for the main event in the Jamboree, the Hammer Strike is where the action is. Oh, here we go, chat. If you're game enough for it, you just let me know. Here we go. So, much like other farm games, when there's an event, the main event is all about testing your strength in the Hammer Strike. Speak with Manuela if you'd like to compete. There's nothing going on in the town. You can't go to any stores or see any people because they're all out here hanging out on the lawn. Talking about the hot new event. Whoa. They're usually right around here, but they're not. The Hammer Strike must be somewhere else. Hello? Where's all my friends? Here they are. They're down here. Interesting. Different locations, chat. Whoa. Nigel, it wasn't too long ago that everyone was betting on me to win, but Ralph's been showing his old man a thing or two recently. It looks like this year will be harder than ever, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Jacopo wouldn't let it drop, so I decided to join in the competition. Hello, wife. Damon isn't the best at this sort of thing. Here's some milk. Thank you. You picked that out just for me, didn't you? Huh. Nah, I'll pass. I'm fine watching. Clem's a pro when it comes to this kind of thing. You might say he's my hammer brother. Sounds like a thing on Urban Dictionary. Everyone's got a tool they're extra talented with. Ralph's is the axe and mine's the hammer. I'm definitely backing Lars. I hope he wins. Yeah, they're just a canon couple. We can't date Beth. No matter who wins, everyone has a good laugh about it. That's the charm of events like this. I don't really have anything. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this to Lynn. Hammer Bros. My muscles have been growing weak as of late. This will be a good opportunity to renew my strength. I plan to participate myself such that I may learn from Master Clement's example. Okay, Dosetsu, I see you. Lynn. Everyone is so enthusiastic. Here's a petunia, Lynn. Thank you. I like this sort of thing. Simon's gonna try his hand at it again, is he? He always astounds me. There's a trick to the Hammer Strike. Brute strength ain't the only thing you need. I'll be cheering everyone on from right here. Getting some exercise is nice every once in a while. Grandpa going to join everyone into Hammer Strike contest. I'm not gonna let Papa one-up me. Wow, everyone's really in a tizzy. It's kind of intimidating. No, done talking to you. I'm pretty confident in my hammer swinging skills, but I'm up against Clemens of all people. Everything's ready. All that's left is to see how the competition plays out.
Ooh.
I wonder who will win. Ooh, I can't wait to find out. Sally. I don't know what. The sun beating down on you, sweat flying as you swing your hammer. That's what the summer jamboree is. So you'll be taking part as well, then you'll have to face me. Victor plans to join in on the competition. I must do my best to encourage him. I'm still planning on joining, but I kind of doubt I'll be able to beat Ralph. I know I'm not going to beat any grown-ups at the Hammer Strike, but I at least break the record I set last year.
Summer makes you feel like you're sailing the seas right below the equator.
Everyone's fired up, or is it just the heat? Haha. So many people. I've heard theories that cuisine tastes all the better after some vigorous exercise. The heat doesn't seem to be getting to anyone. I guess the fire that burns within trumps even the hottest of summer days. No one says that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Oh.
I'd join in if it weren't for this heat. Chat, how's everyone dealing with the hotter temperatures? It's been an adjustment period for sure. Okay, nothing else down here. Like in between, it's like still cold, but it's hotter, but it's still cold, but it gets warm in the day. I mean, yeah, it's still cold at night, but like during the day, we have to open windows now. All right, here are the rules. Press Y to let the barrels fly. If you stop the moving gauge on the red mark, you'll get a ton of points. 3 barrels are given per round. The barrel with the highest score in each round will be added to your total. Let's try training mode, chat. Here we go. Oh, perfection.
Hi there.
Oh, chat. We're gonna stop training after this. End training. We don't need to train anymore. Let me at it. Get ready, chat. You're about to see a champion. Wait, what's the button? Okay, it's right there. Easy. Easy peasy. I can't believe it. You really knocked some sense into that one. Oh, shit. But it's the best one, so we already got the perfect score.
Ooh.
You worked that hammer like it was no big deal. Is that like the implication here? The moms all love this event because it's people swinging hammers, getting all sweaty and stuff, and they're like, oh my god.
Ooh.
You worked that hammer like it was no big deal. Okay, 20 points. Ooh, baby. Okay, we're still in the lead, baby. We're still in the lead. Tied for first. Ooh, is that gonna land in the black? Ooh, okay. Okay, chat, you know what? It's getting scary. Well, these sort of things happen. Fight on. Maybe I am. No, chat. Oh, no, chat. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh, chat. Still not feeling it quite yet. Still next round. No, chat. I lied. I'm gonna fail.
Oh my.
Oh, chat. There's no way. How do you get 30? It's over for me. I should have kept practicing, chat. We got blue at least. That's 40 points in blue. Okay, if we can get this red, maybe we have a chance, chat. Press, 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 press. Yike. We got 60 points. Wait! Chat! Naku's blessing eliminated everyone else in this final round. They all got zeros. That means Ralph's got 50, Clement's got 50, and other guy, I don't remember his name, has 40. I have 60, chat, and that means I won. I got the gold hammer trophy and 5,000 G. Yo, someone else is playing Story of Seasons. Escuchan. Listen up, everybody. I'm going to announce our results. This year's winner who dominated the competition to reign supreme is... Gratata. Nat, congrats. Oh, get it. Let's give Nat a round of applause, everybody. Whoop, whoop. That's all for this year's Summer Jamboree. These sweltering days might keep on coming, but as long as we remember how much fun we had, we'll all be able to beat the heat. I really wish it was that easy. I am winning. Fern did say, "Are you winning, son?" And I am. I am winning. That meme has had some great offshoots. Woo! Let's put our trophy in our house. I can't put it on this table. I gotta put it specifically on. But I like my squirrel statue. Man. There we go. I don't want to think about being alive before memes existed. I was talking to Fern the other day about the early days of the internet and just how wild it was and how weird and broken and like that's one of those things that like truly still is pretty broken. That's one of those things that's always weird to think about. That like, you know, I experienced the beginnings of the internet. Yeah, that's the like when it comes to like that's always talked about with like video games, right? Being still such a baby field, like it's still so early on in its existence. God, we've seen so much lumber for that. You know, the internet's the same thing. It's still such a like social media. Like we talk about like all kinds of like changes to social media, but like it's been around, you know, and relevant for what, a couple decades, maybe. No, not even like a decade. What am I putting back? The wood. Yeah, it's like beautiful in some ways, but mostly like when you think about it, right? When you talk about it, when you say, oh, like it's so amazing that these groups of people that have like interests can find each other online and communicate, and you're like, that does sound amazing. And then you go to these places, like even me, right? I love the Padres. I love baseball. I go to the Padres subreddit and I kind of hate half the things I see there, you know, like the worst parts of me loving baseball are present there. And it's like, I come here because I want to see the better parts of me. All right, chat, that's it for Story of Seasons. I hope you enjoyed Story of Seasons. We're still going to hang out, though, and do something else. But we're going to take a quick, 2 minutes just to get up and stretch drink some water. My voice is like going away today. I don't know if you could tell. I'm trying to like keep up with some water, but it's dying on me. But we'll be back and we're going to create a new character, our first character in Monster Hunter Rise. So you have that to look forward to. So we'll be right back. Hang on. We'll be back so quick, you won't even know we were gone. And we'll make our new character in Monster Hunter Rise. Everybody drink some water, hang out, stretch, do some squats. And we'll be back.
And count. Sit.